Tens of thousands of people in Los Angeles have been ordered to leave their homes as wildfires spread rapidly in the city's hillsides. The flames have been fanned by dangerously fast winds from a storm that hit Southern California on Tuesday. Now, fire has consumed more than 5 square kilometres in the Pacific Palisades area in western LA. That's an enclave known for its beaches and multi-million-dollar celebrity homes. Firefighters are struggling to keep the blazes from spreading. Authorities say many buildings have already been destroyed.
It is a race against time to bring residents of an elderly care centre to safety in the middle of the night. Wildfires broke out here in Altadena, in the foothills northeast of Los Angeles, on Tuesday evening. They are now tearing through the neighborhood. The brush fires that started hours earlier in the coastal Pacific Palisades are still out of control. The affluent area is home to many Los Angeles stars, including the coach of the basketball team, the LA Lakers, Redick.
Just want to acknowledge and send thoughts and prayers to everyone in the Palisades right now. It's where I live, my family and my wife's family, my wife's twin sister. They've evacuated. I know that a lot of people are freaking out right now, including my family. And from the sound of things with the winds coming tonight, I know a lot of people are scared.
When the fire started, some residents did their best to try to keep it at bay. Tens of thousands fled their homes, causing traffic jams on the narrow roads. Many escaped just in time.
I mean, I've never seen anything. Fires were this close to the cars. People left their cars on the Palisades Drive, burning up the hillside, the palm trees, everything's going. And the wind and the firemen are great, but you can only do so much.
Property damage is property damage. Losing lives, dogs, animals, horses, a lot of horses in the neighborhood. So, yes, so that's what matters.
The blazes raged across thousands of acres in a matter of hours. Off-duty firefighters are being called in to help their colleagues on the ground, who are now facing a battle on several fronts.
All right, let's get an update with Jason Campidonia. He's a journalist with NBC and iHeartRadio in LA. Jason, it's the middle of the night in LA, so thank you, first of all, so much for joining us. Could you update us on how things are looking at this point? The pictures we are seeing are extraordinary. And I believe now firefighters are actually battling 3 blazes. Is that right?
That's right. In total, we've only burned officially about 5,000 acres. But if you look at it from some of the pictures online and in social media, people who are filming from their balcony from miles away, obviously the official numbers of that acreage and the charred land in Southern California is going to be in probably the tens of thousands once the sun does come up here. The firefight is dire. The winds are gusting up to about 100 miles an hour in some spots, and that's causing the embers from mainly the palm trees to float several miles down the road or across town. And that's starting another spot fire, and then that starts another fire, and then that starts another fire. So the firefighters are spread very, very thin right now, and all they're trying to do is just try to stay ahead of it. But there really is no way. And with the winds gusting up to 100 miles an hour, there's no way they can fight that. People are trying to get to safety as soon as they can. And the roads are very, very narrow and very small in that part of Southern California. So that's causing traffic jams. And that's causing a lot of panic for people trying to get to safety.
Right. I mean, tens of thousands of people are now under evacuation orders. Is there any help available for them? I mean, how easy is it to escape from this situation?
Well, it's not great. Yesterday, we saw people ditching their cars and running down the street holding suitcases full of their belongings because that's the only thing that they could do. Firefighters have made it their job to make sure that they're telling people, hey, when we tell you to go, it is time to go. This is not a drill. This is a very serious situation. And there's evacuation centers that are being opened. But the problem is that the fire is moving so fast and it's so erratic that if firefighters tell people to evacuate in one area or down one road and the wind shifts, it moves so fast that they don't want to get people trapped in that area. We are hearing reports of people getting hurt trying to evacuate, and some people remaining in their homes and the fire creeping in on them. We have heard that we believe that some people may have sustained some broken bones on trying to get out and evacuating, and we're not exactly sure of the details of that situation. But it's not fantastic here in Southern California right now. And these are very affluent areas, multi-million-dollar homes being burned to the ground.
Right. I mean, just put into perspective the severity of these fires for us. We're seeing the pictures, but what does this feel like if you're in this situation?
Well, I live about 20 miles south of the biggest fire in the Palisades, and you can taste it. I'm inside in an air-conditioned building, and you can still taste it. You get that little smoke taste in the back of your throat. Obviously, you can hear it in my voice. Everybody's walking around very congested. So air quality is what is being affected for the masses in Southern California. But walking around and seeing the landscape totally engulfed in flames is a scary feeling, just in general. Especially when you live here in Southern California. We are the land of sun and sunny beaches, and it's not that way right now. The entire South Bay was covered in smoke yesterday, and it's probably going to be that way for the next couple of days due to this windstorm that we are currently under.
Journalist Jason Campidonia in LA. Jason, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it, and do stay safe.
Thank you so much.